Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. So, back to exploration of the Arcadium. Can I? Doesn't work. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, so I return to the ship. Because it was too much explored in one direction. So technically only trenches left, and whatever that is, that's probably what is left from the settlement, but hard to say for sure. Settlement should be somewhere around. The same time road leading to this one. Yeah, hard to say what exactly this is, because this huge facility doesn't look that big even in comparison with this one's. In any case, this part left outside of it, I need to go to the monastery. But I suspect that this is the final location of the region, so it's reasonable to explore region fully and finish the last quest before it. That's exactly what we're going to do. And maybe we'll get a monastery today, but most likely not, because this is too big of a location. Okay, yeah, I got the sniper rifle. Now when I'm outside, it maybe makes sense to use it even. This is a key. About DPS 151, not one that high actually. The thing still lead by DPS, that's funny. Oh, highest DPS shotgun, that actually makes sense. Shotgun doing tremendous damage per shot. The only problem is but bonus is not that high, but it's still plus 100%, so it's still good. Okay, so I tried this shotgun, it wasn't that great. I can switch back to chain spark as an option. I'll try to use sniper rifle. The pistol become obsolete a bit. DPS, well, DPS apparently not the strongest side, but the highest, well, one of the highest weak spot bonus. Making it quite useful. At least in the past. It's also quite accurate. Yeah, hard to say. Now I have marksman rifle, which doing pretty much the same. DPS even lower. It's so slow. It's insane. Weak spot bonus action lower. But the base damage is higher. So it's still high damage probably for the headshot. But yeah, surprisingly not that great. Hitting weak spot puts a doom counter on the target. When the counter expires, the target takes extreme damage. Ah, okay, it's actually doing additional damage. Didn't pay much attention to it. And maybe I should. Okay, need to try more of this gun. In comparison with pistol. But they kind of the same role, so I guess it makes sense to replace it. The assault rifle? Well, it's not really assault rifle, what this machine gun. And sniper rifle. Sniper rifle. Highest weak spot damage. And pretty much one of the highest damage per shot. Okay, let's see. It's most likely still useless. But at the same time, shooting distance as a starter can be not too bad. Addition to golden ring cheap. Alright. Time to go back to action. Yeah, same group. Not the most talkative group. Oh, Nao's somewhat okay. She is not ready. Not talkative type. Despite the introduction. And in the introduction she was actually quite talkative. So. I can in theory teleport somewhere, but at the same time it's more reasonable to natively go and explore. So what says the journal? Investigation now, both in range and the uranium manufacturer. Abbott knew I will be interested to learn what you've discovered. I guess. After reading both terminals' messages, it's obvious Abbott has been undermining Sir Wiley's behind his back. Confronting the Abbott may yield an answer as to why. You found terminal entry from... Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see about this. First, let's gather the rest information I can, and also I need to do this quest that helping everyone around. What exactly this is? A psychos, pretty much. Or not? No, it's actually that quest. So I've recruited all the ultimate doctor. To recruit taxidermist, I need to find how it's called? The strapper. Gregory will only help once you have acquired some high quality spread corpses from the trapper Frankie Bean. He is very far in the north, so I need to go through the whole map. And the last one, recruit medical specialist Doc Hollis Birdsley at Matrax Mercia will be overjoyed. Oh, no, it's just in general. So it's not necessary to do all of it, but if I can, I should. Read this is our prediction. So in predictions, as far as I remember, one of them was in trenches. Can I find that anyhow? Speech about tritium? No. I found some. Yeah, this one. So, a plumber, specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological functions, is currently in the trenches of combat. So I need to visit trenches. In any case, I need to check also what happens with the settlement. So it's reasonable to go there. Do you have anything else? A merchant in the bazaar, Otter Riesner, may know something about the crash. Which crash? The Order archivist pointed you to a few places to search, named the saloon, the bazaar, Sub-Rose headquarters. Oh, wait a second, this is from different location, yeah. I was confused. Location of inconclusive innocence. But Newell has asked you to convince Auntie's choice. The Order did not violate the ceasefire by attacking Outpost Apartment. Well, technically yes, they didn't. Like, it was separate group of people, so it wasn't intentional. So I can agree. Originally, Order seems like useful mathematicians. Somewhat. Being still part of the Protectorate. In the past, at least. So it's not the worst organization itself. The problem is that on top of the organization there are a couple questionable people. It's stirring up the conflict. But hard to say how efficiently, really. These guys were the first case when somebody spawned, actually. Oh, okay, not really spawned, but appeared on location. Called an elevator and it's become closed. Why? It was open then. Can I need to go down? Wait a second. It didn't arrive. It didn't even try. I broke the lift. I think it was functional lift. Oh yeah. After pressing second time, it's actually arrived. Just no sound. Okay. The glitches are real. No, yeah. Not my favorite place, but the crystals look fancy, that's for sure. So, I can follow this road, and that will lead me somewhere. Alternatively, I can move around, see what that is. Then go there. I think I can check it later. I can follow the road. Let's see where it will lead me efficiently. Kinda curious for anything. And the logic should lead to the other settlement that was on this choice. It was pretty much destroyed, or at least heavily damaged. Launching the capsule of uranium. Yeah, that's some crossroads. Not for the cars for sure. It's kind of strange that everything's somewhat close and no vehicles that would transfer in between. Only people walking. Like in medieval times or something. Despite the fact that, well, everybody can travel normally. Looks like an older person. What is this place? Is beginning of the trenches? Oh yeah. Something like this.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
Deploy Mantisaurs? What?
Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, sorry to intrude, but it sounds like you're having problems making a final decision.
That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
So he just still constructing the trench. I thought I would have solved this kind of problem with, well, mathematics.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and stressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable. And thus, my dilemma.
So Mantisaurus was a possible attack, not a real one. What kind of threats will you be facing then?
Many, unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
That's a lot. Maybe just make the trench equally good at defending against, well, everything.
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though.
Why do you even need more trenches?
Anti's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Anti's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
So I guess it's not much of an active war zone if you shouldn't need another trench line.
Our analysis shows us that Antis simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Not just that they can use anything outside of the system. Although hard to say. Well, good luck with that. So they're not losing now to cannot push, which reasonable? It is fully reasonable because, well, they get trashed. That's why I should check the trenches as well. Can be cards or anything. It's actually reasonable to check all this. Oh, I shouldn't take anything. Some collectibles in theory can be, Making so much noise.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
That is fine. I'm of an adventuring spirit. I'm just lying around everywhere. There is anything here? No. Nothing that my non-scholarly eye can find. We have some sort of a bunker here. There's about that. I can just like that, I can enter the place.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Okay.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Okay. I guess order like, well, order. And everything can be perfectly calculated. This stuff is melted. The rift happened, and a lot of spiders. Can be spiders connected to rift? Doesn't seem like there are any survivors here, even. Another rift anomaly. Yeah, this shit spreading out around the rift. Any survivors? No, seems like the place is abandoned already. Well, then I can poke around. Yeah, no humans. I mean, dead or alive. Cabbage, fruit gas. Peach ball card. Lipcho. +1 energy. I can take the stuff and look further. Would be convenient. I don't see anything. My interest really. And this place looks cozy. Blast-proof defense. What is this? Personal log, Factor Albrecht. I'm grateful the architect has provided for us the advanced mathematical formula required to calibrate our artillery and anti-air weapons to such a degree that anti-choice forces have no chance of breaking through our lines. And yet, being required to fall back and allow those barbarians into such close proximity with the monastery is galling. To even contemplate the chances of a stray artillery shell striking such an august place of high learning makes my blood boil, not to mention the terrible blow to morale it would cause. Well, yeah, it sucks when war destroys the objects of quite important historical value.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Interested in still making some noises here. Swarms everywhere. Yeah, spider's dead, but nobody around. Well, I guess they just killed the spiders that came after. Maybe they're dead because of the rift. Maybe it's deadly for them. Have some deadly influence with this guy.
Alt, what is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Alt, access to that
Yeah,
area
yeah,
of
yeah.
this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only.
So he's blocking this
Given
one?
rift activity.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so they left the place and locked it. There's a abandoned tower. Nobody need anything. Oh, nothing special. I can read these books. Whatever that is. It's like a smoker of sorts. Smoke pipe. But a steampunk smoke pipe. Okay, that looks like quite a mess, but I can see some lines on the ways up. This is probably, yeah, this one.
The odds of your survival are directly inversely proportionate to your distance from this emplacement.
Whatever you say. Let's go through trenches actually. All people living here.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Okay. I'm not even sure that they had anything but standby before. They surely built the trenches, but seems like they just sit in defense.
This situation is untenable. We are prepared to fight mantisaurs, or deal with this magnitude of enemy incursion should they attack again. Architect.
Is there any problem with Montesaurus? Oh, that's something like a hospital
Move
here.
on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
Okay.
Move on, freelancer.
That
I've been
Manosaur
tasked
was
with
at
only
least
treating
4
enlisted
meters
personnel.
tall. Now probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur there ever was.
I just can't. Where?
I need to find this plumber somewhere in trenches, wherever he is. So in any case, need to check trenches and people inside. Well, prediction should be quite correct because trenches are big and there are many random people here. Surely can be even plumber.
Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by 14%.
Okay. That's some advantage.
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again.
Oh, this personal note is Parent Benedict. Several weeks prior, our esteemed commander gave the orders to fall back to the rear trench line. At first I was in a state of shock that the order would concede such a large swath of land. After the retreat, I privately questioned the commander on the matter, and was given the raw data and algorithms baked into the decision. I know my commander is providing me an opportunity to prove myself by coming to the same conclusion they did, but this advanced level of reasoning may be beyond me. I realize it is basically about bringing Altus forces into a choke point, but I cannot return with such a vague answer. I must solve the rest of the problem. The portions with the targeting algorithms for the anti-air weapons are very complex. This will take considerable time to solve.
I've only read it 4 times.
Order is not too bad if you think about this. Despite the fact that some people might rely on predictions of higher-ups, many people here actually learn to think. And this is never a bad thing, because if people have time and opportunity and knowledge how to actually critically think properly, it can be that easily manipulated usually. Because they can figure out that something manipulates them. Oh, that's the guy that I need to, I suppose.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
Well, the heroes that we don't deserve. But yeah, I came here because people near the monastery, they need extra medical help and Matriarch's mercy. Pipe doctor is probably close enough.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
Well, the people definitely ready for that. Surprisingly, I don't have enough speech. Why? Speech 8. So the check switched from 5 to 8. in some points. Well, we already have an automech and stuff. Why not a plumber?
Maybe you're right. The day an automech unclogs a toilet unsupervised is the day I hang up my spurs. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer.
Okay.
See you there, friend.
That's the true hero of this war. Okay. Even there, I suppose.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon enough. The wartime rations are making assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
Okay.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
Actually, very reasonable phrase. I certainly don't. But at the same time, everyone is mostly fine with me. Surprisingly. Spacer goggles. It doesn't look like space or anything. Looks like steampunk goggles. No, some old aviation goggles. I'm just checking for pitchbow cards. They can be everywhere. They are available. Me. Crystals everywhere. I'm surprised to not see in every house some collection of crystals. On the other hand, oh,
Let me know when you need a distraction.
I haven't. Oh, how about we'll go through the minefield?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Oh damn, that's the wrong one.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Mine surely should help.
I have a fix on the weaknesses.
Okay, Houston. Now you will not escape. Oh, will? I don't know.
Guns cocked and loaded.
Can you just die? Thank you.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Whoa.
Hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at me.
Can you not block?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
This one was still alive. That's insane. What? Where?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What the hell it was? Is it dead? Didn't get any XP? I thought his corpse was launched. It happened sometimes in the first game when momentum continues and they die in the process of ages, their body flies through. But this one was launched like kilometer up. Damn. What a mess. Yeah. The problem is I had wrong kill. Let's unload that. But But yeah, even Minefield couldn't stop it. It was running Mega Mantisaur. Oh, that's why it was so stuffed. It was so tough. Yeah, that one was flight very high. It's a gothic helmet. Snide. Oh, okay. I don't need really to destroy mines. They were even useful. What the hell is this place? Oh, fuck. It's deadly uranium gas or something. Okay. Ooh. Okay, what was that? Sound off air-cooled machine gun. Okay, it probably looks like trash, judging by how it looks from the side. Yes. Why does this weapon look so bad? Beyond bad. It was her mechanic shooting faster with every second, seems like. Named Fern was sliding, mounting, or sprinting, increasing recoil, spread, and moving speed while aiming downside. Amazing mod. Looks like pure trash. I mean, this one already looks questionable, but this one's somewhat okay. And it's also pretty effective. So it's spider section. Scrappers then? Why scrappers then? There are no scrappers here. Interesting. Yeah. Pretty much Mantisaurus ate all of those spiders here. So probably if Mantisaurus will stay here, they will dominate the whole ecosystem. They're stronger than anything else. It's kinda looked like a cave and there was some strange night on top. Kinda looks climbable. Hey. And as much as this climbable, there is nothing else here actually. That's spiders. Does return to the trenches post? Well, I found the guy in trenches, I just need to find the trapper. This should be far away in the north. After trenches. Strange random noises. That's probably scrappers then, that's why it was triggering. Well, let's clear it from scrappers then. We need these drag addicts. Yeah, can I? For some reason I cannot. Should be able to know there is an invisible wall here. I cannot do it in theory. What do we see? This one looks different from others. Oh, that's maybe the place where they expect scrappers to bring stuff. Or maybe not. Everything here belongs to Protectorate usually. That's strange. Protector Trolley, Protector Turret. Let's call scrappers then. Although this one have proper items. Yeah, hard to say. Okay, let's try to approach openly. Are you friendly, huh?
Investigating
Or not? Can you...
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Yeah! Free hole in the head! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scanned.
Can't see it.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander! Revive!
Whoa. So they all get trapped and I can't see anything in this grass. That's the problem? Is the boss disabled by this? No, no. There's something shooting from there. That's what the problem is. And I cannot understand what it is. I couldn't see shit because of this grass. Can I not die? Whoa. Why am I have the uranium cloud? What the hell is going on? Why there is uranium here? What even happened? And again, what? What the fuck is going on? This lonely thing get aggroed here. And shooting through kilometer to me. What the hell is going on? That's what kills us. Again, it's quite... Can you not? It shouldn't even in the cover. Can't even understand, does the thing doing any damage? Okay, it does. But apparently the swarms have like 1000 HP or something. Damn it. That wasn't expected. Why did they even attack us? Another one now. They don't have any limit of range. Like me. Damn that. The thing is just melting me. With this. Some girls that came here. It's my chance to reload everything if I need to. I better not die. But I can't see anything because of the grass. It just respawned. Well, okay. The two overstretched there. I couldn't see anything. Okay, let's try to approach it again, because what the hell?
Proceeding to attack.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
Oh, I misclicked so heavy now. But still sitting. Oh, crap.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Okay, so misclicked. Because in Star Citizen on the same button of healing there is a crouching. And I tried to crouch after playing a bunch of hours yesterday in Star Citizen. And of course I healed myself and get locked away from him.
Heading into no man's land, we strongly recommend you return.
No man's land? What do you mean? No man's land? I can clearly see people there. Oh yeah, that's the Sub-Rosa pretty much.
The amplificator is charged.
Ready to waste him. On your command.
Whoa. Whatever she's shooting is quite dangerous.
Do try to limit further
Something
damage,
like
Commander. Adversary vulnerability.
Things take time, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
analyzed. Lay down fire.
How many of you here? Okay, that I didn't expect. That there will be like...
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Oh, nails.
Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Yes, reloaded. I didn't expect the new ones will spawn, because this door opened and +3 of them there. And it's a lot of them. The problem is, like, we're just in choke point. You can't see shit in this grass. This grass is just annoying as hell.
You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
You need to just go further anywhere, because this is the worst possible position. Can't see anything. We don't have cover and we can't see anything. It cannot become really worse. Okay, that is better. Maybe can climb, maybe not. It's possible to rush the boss in theory. Huh? This all might be opened as well. But at least we're now not in this choke point. It was really bad. But yeah, I suspect that it can be additional spawner. Yeah, Cronin around the place. It was surprisingly easy to climb here. Okay, we'll see about it.
Taking the fight out of them. Locking them down.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Okay. We didn't trigger the whole camp?
Resorting to violence.
There's so much shooting. Need to deal with ones that nearby. We have still cooled down. And I'm stuck here. Can I not stuck here? Thank you. Because being stuck here is the worst. It's not that dangerous really even.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Amplificator is charged.
I think I have highest range. It should work.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Time for me to reload. Or not. How they... There is no cover. The weaknesses run away.
Things take time, Commander.
Making them busy.
Check your scope.
They did me in. Help me out.
But I shot you. Go away. And that...
Target analyzed. Lay down
Let's see who is shooting. Can you not block me? They're shooting from this direction, but I don't see anyone. Oh, damn.
You have my back.
Are we good? There are more. Are we really done with them?
Handle this.
How could I miss so much? That was the one that shot me all this time. Couldn't understand where it is really. Didn't see. Actually, yeah. So it can only have 5 in it. Okay. Yeah, that was some big outpost of Sub Rosa. They attacked me on sight without any warning. I mean, to be expected from criminals. That only fully confirms that they are criminals. It's not like it's something new for me, but still. Just now I know for sure that they're shooters. Wanting to do some somewhat semi-legal things. The other thing, like people on side. Friends, they even have some modern time here. For whatever reason. No. On the other hand, some of them probably using drugs anyway. So it's fine. Kinda to be expected. That leads somewhere up. This huge gun or whatever that is. Has a scope or a gun. Looks like a broken gun actually. Okay, let's check everything down below and then go check what's on top. So this house is just spawners pretty much. Not those ball cards. So maybe trying to deal with local scrappers. Get some materials from them and give them cheap adrenaline time. That might be the thing. That looks messy. Okay, I think I checked everything. Okay. Let's look what's on top. Should be, at least can be something interesting. Oh, there is a safe. Can open this here. What about this? What shall observe found log. Final entry. Our new directive are to withdraw and abandon our order of the ascendant comrades in the field. Though I was deeply dismayed to receive the order, and so confirmed it several times, we had to render our can impotent, then abscond into orbit, but only after summarily executing every member of the order under my command. The Sovereign gave me a string. The Order's laureate council has unthinkably rebelled against the Sovereign. We are to offer them no further aid and leave them to the mercy of Auntie's forces. Yesterday they were low subjects of the Protectorate. Today there's something unheard of, something to loathe, something heretical. Matriarch, save us all. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Order just split from Protectorate. Bombsuit helmet. It's part of the set that I'm carrying with me, just in case. This one. Bombsuit. With 90% damage from explosives reduced. Recover parts from mines you step on. Increase on the engineering skill. Can just run through the minefield in this bombsuit helmet. Oh, bombsuit armor, I mean. This is helmet. Additional health and dealing explosive damage grants temporary health. Okay. Can like life steal but temporal. If it can be sold with a liberal application of volatile materials, it's not a problem worth your time. It's cost 1,000, by the way. Most expensive item ever. At least from what I found. By the way, this is Gothic helmet. It's supposed to be part of my armor. But no thanks. And that's her gun. Lock on rocket launcher. Oh, it looks very similar to the scientific rocket launcher from the first game. Mini rockets. This one not so scientific. The damage 287. This is actually sounds solid. Unlike use of sniper rifle, this might be actually be good. The problem is rockets. It's not that easy to get them. It also looks like trash. But that's a rocket launcher. It's very strange to load such a huge canister with just 2 rockets. Visuals doesn't really much. Okay, I thought I can go up also there. But doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's not to go up, that's ammunition. It's ammunition for this huge cannon. Yeah, I can't really climb anyhow else, and I probably don't need. The cannon's pretty much useless anyway. But yeah, it was originally Protectorate cannon, and the whole place was. Then they got the order to abandon it, and then Sub Rosa found it. And used it their outpost. And then start training with scrappers here, I suppose. Order disciple. Yeah, that one. Oh, what the hell that's? Corporate trooper.
Audio log of Chief Exploitation Behavioralist DeWitt. This is entry number 8 of my scrapper preventative fieldwork. Unfortunately, it seems my heavy metal detritus drops mixed into the adrenotime cancels the intoxicating effects that the scrappers crave. Their leader was first to the drops-enhanced injections that I conspicuously left for them. And he ran through all 24 in barely a minute trying to cure the urge. He seized, turning steely gray, and then succumbed to some sort of severe blood poisoning. Though I'm confident it's completely unrelated to my heavy metal detritus drops. Now the rest are in a frenzy hunting for... Why, hello. I didn't reckon you'd find me way up... Oh, no. I had nothing to do with... I said, no, please. Please. Ah!
Well, yeah. I shouldn't deal with scrappers, one way or another. The only way to deal with them is give them something that will fully cure them, which is most likely not possible. Or just bullet in the head. Oh fuck. It's so good that there's no concussion. By the way, the damage wasn't that bad even. Pretty tanky now. Much more tanky than I was.
Amplificator at ready status.
Oh, it's just finished. Bonfire. The bloody and thoroughly pinked over remains of what you can only assume used to be an AC trooper. Well, I don't have this perk. Well, somebody got eaten alive. Nothing suspicious here, really. The unsuspicious of this place was that these worms shoot me from far away distance. Judging by craters, somebody died in these mines, probably. Or maybe it's not from mines, maybe it's from... No, it looks like from mines. The crater, teared away legs, looks like mines to me. I already stepped on one of them. Just mine the whole field. Get the protectorate of the water. Nozzle to the compression coil. Somebody needs this stuff somewhere. But who and where, that is unclear. It's not a sub-rosa, no? But this guy, he's not a scrapper. Damn his stuff.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh, mines.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Who's throwing grenades? Let me time to reload, damn it.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You will not get away from me. He dropped grenade after that. That wasn't expected. Trying to carry away chocolate yummies from me. My chocolate yummies, mind you. Yeah, why does the Sabrosa's souls spread out here? It's a bit strange. Yes, gotten a lot of scrap here. But they're not scrappers, if I understand correctly. Oh no, it's like the actual scrappers, okay, but not Sabrosa. Yeah, this rifle's questionable in terms of effectiveness. Shotgun is the one thing that works perfectly fine and doing enough damage. For now, at least. Well, for now, I'm not gunslinger, I'm shotgun slinger. It's some kind of old range. Going further. Judging by the green roof to the outer settlement. Where am I even? Oh, I'm here. Wouldn't doubt that I'm here. Oh, okay, let's follow this range. I guess this one abandoned and trapped. By the noises, there are marauders here.
Proceeding to inspect your scopes for combatant analysis. Threat detected.
Going around us.
their weaknesses.
And a good pistol. Some heavy caliber. Some hand cannon. To one-shot people in the hand. Would be good. I guess I will need to use a lot of shotgun before. Shotgun's the only things that can one-shot. Or at least two-shot. Yeah. Burned by the campfire. He's one of the guys who trying to trap this place. And he's still trapped. Do not touch the rope. Damn.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
That's some psycho noises.
Hostilities are afoot.
Yeah, quite tough. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Over here! Brief combat!
Standing by to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh, wait a second. This is not one of us.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Who did throw a grenade? I did throw a grenade?
Target analyzed.
Cannon, don't stay like this now.
Outside, Commander. Ready to waste.
It's okay. Just at least one more. So many of them.
Mobilizing.
Where? I don't see.
Weaknesses.
Can you not push me from the cover?
Back and scan.
That was a headshot. Yes, the fights are so chaotic. I need to maneuver all the time, especially with the shotgun, because I need to reach the short distance and not die in the process. Which is not that easy sometimes, but it's quite fun. Because this way TK is much lower than sitting and shooting for 10 headshots with other weapons. At the same time also improved my armor enough so I'm not then dead fast. Although this guy shot me for so much damage. But he also was with a shotgun. Shotguns are deadly. Yeah? But avoid them for now. That's... is this place? I think I was there, yeah. The same commissioned autonomous extractorium, yeah. Just didn't come close to trenches before. And this is pretty much end of the trench. But end up with a river of waste. Okay, let's check their base or whatever that is. Some kind of scrapper base. Much rubble and different trash and scrap and everything. It kind of doesn't make sense that all these metal pieces can be taken. Because if you just need pieces of metal for whatever crafting, that's exactly it. You just need to melt it. Okay, which way to go? This one's clear. This is not the altitude settlement, and this is the first line of trenches, which means the settlement should be exactly somewhere here. And all this war started from the trenches, although hard to say, because this is, oh yeah, pretty much its back line of trenches. There is this line and that line. That's quite a wasteland here, literally. Another rosa, actually a bunch of them. They're useful because they're used for making the skids to resurrect. Which sometimes very helpful. Because the bones definitely made with them in mind. They can actually respawn as long as your mates around. And as long as you have the skins. Which are quite expensive. Oof. This is probably part... Oh, maybe not actually. This thing links a lot. And they just gather in the uranium from the river of the uranium. Yeah, let's stay away from it. They might all need to go in. Don't say anything useful really.
You came at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
Yeah, interesting that she actually counts the fact that I came from that side.
Why am I standing so close to this uranium?
Wait a second.
Hazard
Why should I sound like a dude?
And I ain't even started bleeding from the ears yet.
Yeah, that is a dude. But why the phrase was like this?
Why am I standing so close to this uranium?
That's so weird.
Of course. And I ain't even started bleeding from the ears yet.
Was the strangers or the stuffed with on these chains? When the transition even happens? Oh yeah. Which logically means that the strangers are actually first sight. Because the strangers taken by Antis chains. Maybe they took them, didn't build them, hard to say.
Only thing between me and a double promotion was the people and outpost opportunity. Reckon it's a good day to be me.
Okay. Yeah, everywhere 8 level of skills needed. And I'm still nowhere near the level up. Multiple percent, maybe. Seems like we have quite big delay on the stream. I can just refresh the page. Because YouTube delay should be maximum 7 seconds. It's a bit longer than Twitch now. Wait, what? Wait a second. That was friendly? I thought it's an enemy, you're so close. That's why I shot it. That was confusing. Became enemy for the whole faction. That wasn't in my plans. Wow. Everybody damaging. Crown enters the campfires. Wow. Yes, the Sims tamed. But how they can distinguish, well, one humans from others?
I'm dead tired of fighting scrappers. How many times you gotta tell them not to scrap our working machines?
You ain't one of those cultists, are you?
Last freelancer tried to re-unnegotiate once the fighting started. I'm keeping my lamps on you.
Interesting. Oppressor was somebody who is not belong to one of the faction and triggered the whole conflict, which might be De Vries.
If you're feeling sorry for me, don't.
They're definitely increasing the conflict for whatever reason. They're steering it from all possible angles. Why would they need to do it?
Extract is less fun.
Yeah, there are plenty of them, and Montezor seems friendly to them. Interesting. They actually managed to tame them somehow. That's impressive. One thing to tame Raptidons, that happened even in the other colony. Raptidons can be tamed like dogs, seems like. At least puppies. I guess can grow up and be friendly as well. There's a... What, this the place with uranium thing fell down? Yeah. Kinda feels like it. Because there is a lot of uranium, a lot of rubble. Yeah, that was a settlement. Actually, this is a place where the capsule hid. But it's kinda connected to trenches. The trenches started from the outpost. Strange. Not what I expected. I would expect that the place would be surrounded by trenches, not connected to them. Or maybe it's sort of a barracks. Change of process report. The others targeting algorithms. Recently, our efforts to land supplies from orbit have all met with failure. Any typical patterns of jinking to avoid the anti-air fire have ended disastrously. Initially, I thought the Order had cleverly hidden so many guns that they were taking down our ships and posed by volume of fire alone. However, after trying a saturation landing, I realized they actually have relatively few guns, but the accuracy is astonishing. Frankly, I would have said that was impossible if I weren't seeing it. I don't know how they're doing it, but it doesn't matter. Either we drop so much cargo they simply can't hit it all, or we have the air staff use dangerous erratic and impossible to predict flight paths. So we're stuck between ruinously expensive at their hands or ruinously expensive at our own from frequent accidents. Please advise Sergeant Turnage. Actually a very reasonable conclusion. Yeah, that's exactly two tactics that would work. But because it's a greedy corporation, they can't afford just throwing too much stuff, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. Surprisingly, the uranium actually didn't spread that far. But the explosion was impressive. It killed a lot of people, but mostly troopers, so it's actually were barracks. Built in multiple places. Yeah, strange. Can't see anything, but probably can't get there anyway. Can chill myself from the uranium for a very short time, but for a very short time. That's just too deadly, huh? The Raptidon. This would be the Raptidon. Oh yeah. We have tamed Raptidons after all. Don't say too many victims, really. But yeah, some people were unlucky. Despite the fact that this place have a lot of buildings, doesn't seem like there was... it was a proper settlement. And there's a capsule, by the way. Or not? Wait a second. No, it's altitude, it's capsule. Different thing. That was military base. It was hit by this lightning thing. And that's the settlement on top. This platform. Maybe we can find someone from higher ups here. This is possible.
Guess we're survivors after all. For now, anyway.
For now.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Not just that anyhow connected to real warriors. I mean, it's Purpleberry Crunch. The warriors just puking with Purpleberry Crunch, although that doesn't look purple.
I just threw up all over my shoes, and the laces are melting. Why are the laces melting?
Because you should eat Purpleberry Crunch, and that's why.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
Yeah, because I'm walking everywhere. Well, I saw the explosion from the landing pad, so came to check what exactly happened here.
Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped.
No, I would gladly help if I can. But what do you need?
We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
Well, the good news is I can help you with some of the needed compression coils right now.
How fortuitous. This feels like my first bit of luck in ages. Wonderful. That's just enough to get the first of our autodocs back up and running. Thank you. Still, if you find any more, please bring them my way.
There's a
It would be
collectible quest.
marvelous to have spares.
I maybe have more.
I know I'm not responsible for this, but still feel accountable somehow. I'm all for helping.
Yeah, that's admirable.
I'm glad you're back.
She's from
Getting the
opposite
first
faction.
autodoc running again has been helpful, but we could really use the other two as well. Have you brought more compression coils?
I probably have 4 or something. Or not, hard to say. Well, I guess not yet. What have you for
Well,
sale?
it's not much, but here's what I have.
Let's see. Existed drain rate plus 120%. Interesting gas mask. The uranium poison is gained 50% slower. It's kinda useful to have this stuff. If I need to go through the clouds uranium. Having a gas mask can be actually of use. Yes, please. Suit. 30% damage resistance. No, that's standard stuff. Adrenaline infusion heals 500 instantly, increasing up to 2 times the amount the closer you are to death. Well, mine is better, but this one could be combined eventually. I think I have everything enough. Mostly. No, I don't need anything else. I could sell something though. Like this, for example. Certainly don't need such item. Yeah, this unique helmet with unique features. Maybe makes sense to keep them. What else I can bring? By the way, yeah, there are different gothic helmets. I remember that I found one. So there are 2 of them. Oh, technically just need to break them. Yeah, do I have anything unique for sale? Unique that I don't need? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. The rest is better to break and craft something out of it. Craft invention not used in this game after all. So how many coils I need? Collectible quest. No, it's murals. Or maybe it doesn't have a quest actually. Yeah, seems like I don't have a quest for it left. Because the quest became finished. Or not? Wait a second. Nicholas Cormier has requested to gather enough compression coils from Altus choice drop pods scattering around Golden Ridge to repair 3 separate autodocs. I guess I need more, but hard to say how many.
Lava, they're on Planck plasma, they're on Clive's extra special Borst. Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I think I might be hallucinating. Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I think I might be hallucinating.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Well, I came here way after the explosion. Now, I could mention that I'm a directed agent, but I prefer not to. What's the options? Well, the others sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because I investigated the case. What the options? Why I can tell that I was in the place and I know that they didn't send it. But for whatever reason I cannot. Okay, because the order Abbott sent me as an emissary to convince you. Oh, okay, that doesn't sound that convincing. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I know that they didn't. I found the evidence. Why I didn't have options connected? Okay. I was sent as an emissary to convince. That's kinda it.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
Well, he wanted you to contact your superiors to make sure things don't heat up or escalate.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
That's fair. But a good word certainly won't hurt. What would it take to make that happen?
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
Enemy sneak attacks. Interesting. So they're not just sitting in defense. Maybe he means scrappers. Well... Okay. And you'd like my help with those, I suppose.
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Okay. Yeah, let's not shove some bits into this. Well, I could do you a few favors. What kind of job do you need then?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send you a message.
So I still need just to connect these autodoc things. Well, I've already agreed to help you, medic. Is there more that you might need?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
How I feel medic could be useful for that, maybe. Alright, that's an option. What else you got?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching mantisaur.
What could be an officer?
There's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
The fuck is going on? How am I supposed to do it? Wow. Okay, I'm off to make that happen, I suppose, somehow.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
People are dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
That's a big corporation, yes, of course he doesn't care that much. Or at least he definitely cares more about himself. That was unexpected to get these tasks. Okay, locate one innocent, hopes of a murder and hopes of murder, so they're both there. Well, I anyway need to go there, so that's fine. But yeah, I need to find more capsules and get more coils. That's in any case still need to be done. Montezor officer, how it's supposed to work even? It's kinda look like one of their capsules, although maybe one of the towers. Design similar. Oh yeah, didn't explore the rest of the trench. Inside that, they're mostly done here. Oof. Should be possible to get inside. Well, time to use this gas mask. That should help a lot. Do I have any custom for this? Having a custom for that could be actually useful. But no, I don't see anything that would be protective. No, misclick. Okay. There's nothing special here, actually. Okay. The noise was weird. I guess the noise that I'm getting is uranium poisoning. It lowers my maximum of energy, huh? It's not that good. Okay, back to my usual helmet. Also must helped partly, yeah? To still get a lot of uranium. Not sure it would go away or not, slowly. I may need to die for that. Yeah, that's not strange that I didn't check. Also belong to all these chairs.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Oh, what? So this is aggressive Montezor? That's insane. This guy shot him with 4 simple shots for a very basic gun. The first one in the game, they're doing one of the lowest damages in the game. That's all it took to him. And for me, I would need so much more damage. I guess it's explain how they're doing so much damage to me. You see a part in the summer autodog. You might be able to salvage parts and chemicals from it. Why not? Broken dog has yielded several useful parts after a few months of work. Well, if nobody needs it, then I certainly can use it. Personal knock unknown. I didn't try to get it. Our initial laden attack went so well, and now nothing. We're stuck at a standstill. Can get no supplies or nothing from orbit. Can get no one up and over to the Order's Lost Range. Commander saying every time we try it, we just get shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be, Void Brain? Sitting here watching a whole lot of nothing happens, knowing that friends and other fronts are making Beat's hand over first, has me regretting transferring to this area. I think it's time for our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle this better than him. Yeah, that's a corporation thinking. Looks like they're fighting back this monsters. Some called Zeranium something monster. Yeah, Zeranium. What's it called? Zeranium. Wow, the shirt looks a bit different. Themed monsters. Oh, they have some attachment on them, by the way. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, there are many monsters here. They're probably not friendly, huh? Are you friendly? It is not. Whoa, damn it. I'm stuck. Yeah, no, not.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Oh. There's some vulnerabilities there. Whoa!
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Just shouldn't stay so close.
On their weaknesses.
Why can I just die?
Torpificator is charged.
This charge sensor is not.
Locking them down.
I didn't lock him down at all. Your Uber ability didn't work on Montezor. Damn it. I think I almost bite my face off. Like addiction. You've used the inhaler so much, you've become reliant. Individual uses are no longer as potent, but you've built up tolerance from overuse. Nah, that's not useful. I definitely don't want to be a drug addict. That was so much food. Oh shit.
Resorting to violence.
Damn, they're tough. Collect tons of this biomass and carapace. Whatever reason I need them. What about this structure? Observation: uranium gas infused Montezors. Several weeks ago, we accidentally ruptured the uranium gas container and were forced to evacuate the area. We lost several troopers to the uranium, as it's quite lethal to humans. We also thought we'd lost an entire nest's worth of mantisaurs, but after managing to contain the leak, we found the mantisaurs standing there as if nothing had happened. They were visibly discolored, but otherwise seemed unharmed. When their handlers went to check them for injuries, handlers were immediately cut down. The rest of us fled. It seems that the uranium gas has bonded with the mantisaurs in some capacity. Aside from the discolorization, they are faster, stronger, and more durable than any normal mantisaur. They are also completely uncontrollable. I require further study in order to figure out how to control them and make this discovery profitable. Well, everything must be made into profit, according to them.
I'll handle this.
No, you will not handle this because you have no idea how to handle this. That was unexpected. Need to finish this one first.
Back and scan.
Improve reputation? How? With no clue. Finish the final mantisaur? Hard to see how it's supposed to work. But yeah, so they're supposed to be deadly. The discovered things are tougher than normal ones. Doesn't seem like I can go there. It's into the canyon. They even have a logo on their butt. That looks like a fall down ship or something. Oh, I knew I need to go that way. There is some sort of a nest, which I maybe should check as well. Oh, I should check everything in general. Because exploration. What the?
Proceeding to attack.
Whoa. Maybe that was great. Another tomb black hole. There's some territory people. Split apart, I mean. That's probably where they discovered this damaged uranium mantisaurus.
Investigating hostile intent.
Whoa! What? So they can jump so far. That was unexpected. That distraction could be not bad. Oh damn. If others wouldn't spit on me, it would be pretty good.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I have no ammunition. There was somebody who spit its ring on me.
Hostilities are afoot. Come back
Where?
and scan.
I really wanted to check weapon. The plasma weapon versus them and see how it will work. There are so many of them, Margaret. Actually, it's quite insane how many.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scopes for me.
That's a weird gun. Doing good DPS though.
Identified.
Yeah, the problem is they're dodging on such distance.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh, it melts them not bad in general, although I can't say that much better than shotgun. But can be used in high distance. In general, the only usage for this plasma so far. Although I didn't try the big plasma gun, but it used nothing different plasma. Yeah, this large plasma charge, not the small one. Okay, get level up. I need to level up skills to 8, but I cannot. I need to level up guns. Have equally and engineering. Now I can level up something else. That's the downside of spreading like this. And a couple more levels to reach level 8 of everything. Let's see, what do I aimed actually? I still need to get point blank artists for future things. I don't remember which every one of them does. Surrender, yeah, that's damage to humans. Conversations options that reduce reputation, yeah, that's not that useful, but 20% damage to humans is useful. This one, weapon range plus 50%, which is also nice. Especially for shotguns. Weapon range will expand damage, also good. Rifles, pistols, and sniper rifles. Not for shotguns. Eventually should be good, but not right now. Gain a bonus damage from moderate duration to swap in weapons. Well, can be good as an addition. Like armor, I also need to get some better perk eventually. I guess when I'm running with shotgun I can take point blank artist, then I can balance that with sharpshooter, and then I will have bonus damage from both cases. Not that useful really, if you think about this. But it leads to somewhere as far as I remember. So this is guns perk, let's see. Guns perks. Yeah, this one, penetrating shots. Shotguns and SMGs ignore a portion of armor, making them more effective against armored enemies. Shotguns are already quite amazing. This way they will probably one-shot everything, so at least most of the things. So it's very reasonable to take it. Let's take one blank. Anyway, so far I'm shotgun slinger. Can call it like this. Shotgun's really damn good. Surprisingly good. Which also reminds me that I will need to craft a bit more shotgun rounds eventually. There's so many nests and everything. That looks like huge mortars actually, the ones that far away.
Ratcheting up my aggression. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Go for teleportation.
You like getting hit the broad side of a freighter. Come at me.
That's so big.
Back and scan.
The in.
There's enough. Mitigating the threat. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I can tell.
Abilities identified. Medic, please.
That's too deadly. Let's run backward. Whoa, that's dangerous. Run. I'm so gonna die. Or not. Ooh. I need to recover the team first. I'm so filled with uranium. No way to fix it, really. They continue shooting me. Probably this pistol don't have any of this range. I'm not doing much damage.
Thank you, dear. Negative. Recharge. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Damn, that's reloading. What was this? Can
critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Try to stupefy.
this pesky thing shooting from a kilometer away? Not this pesky thing. It would be so easy to deal with them. There is another one coming. And another one shooting.
Would not refuse medical support.
There are like 3 of them standing there. That's annoying as hell.
Thank you, dear.
Can I resurrect him, please? Damn it.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Takes eternity. The They're just arguing from so far away distance. They're shooting further than any human can. The sniper rifles and everything. No, damn it. Are we finally done? That was a long fight. So many of these multipillars. Yeah, it's quite weird how they can shoot with some liquids. For distance tries bigger than snipers shooting here. Doesn't make any sense. Quite annoying. My knockhouse key. It's a knocker shed used for the storage of minor belongings in Golden Age. Okay. Doesn't sound that valuable, but who knows what I can find there. There's a big demortizer. The question is how to remove uranium. I don't remember. I think in codex I can find information about that. Mist maybe? No. Combat symbols, combat maybe? Damage types. There's anything in uranium? No. Symbols. Damage types, yeah. About plasma. Plasma damage applies burn, then continuous damage over time. Stacking burn causes the target to explode, then damage to enemies near the target. Okay. Enrayed damage applies unradiated, causes internal damage to a target, which then radiates more and rays to surround targets. Second radiated will automatically kill the target regardless of health. It's kinda cutting out the max health, but questionable. The damage of all the Sunray guns is just insufficient on this difficulty, yeah? They use the same as in the first game. Frost physical, that's not it. Yes, uranium poisoned. Reduce max health and cause you to cough loudly over so often. I guess I don't have enough for it. It's probably need to reach half of it, but shouldn't be uranium somewhere. I can search here and cannot find anywhere uranium, really. How it works. Oh yeah, here. So uranium is dangerous. However, it's found throughout Arcadia. Power in the protectorate's auto max. Then uranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much uranium poison can prove fatal. With the doctor or auto-doc to remove any... Well, yeah. The problem is there is no auto-docs around. Maybe in this main settlement will be one, but so far I didn't encounter any. I'll have one on the ship. That's what can help. But yeah, lowering my maximum of energy, which is not that great. Not a messy mess. That looks unusual. But it doesn't lead to anything. The bench. But no auto-doc. Auto-doc would be so good. No. Pitchball card. Gadget energy. Kinetic plasma pistol. It seems I'm using already. Nothing else. Do I need a workbench? Not really. I mean, I always have walking workbench with me. On that I can craft a bit of ammunition. Let's see. Probably can't craft anything for shotgun. There is no vendors here to actually get any fancy mods or anything useful. Okay, shots. That should be enough for now. No, though I can always craft a bit more. Header charge. I have so much extra materials. Insane amount of biomass and nicotine. Can craft a lot of this in header charges. But I already have good amount, so I don't need to. I have plenty of bypass shunts. And MacPix 33. Yeah, everything that was cars at the first location is now not any house cars. Plenty of everything. I actually can break a lot of trash that I'm carrying. That's what I could do also. Just to, well, see less trash. Sniper rifle is quite useless, to be fair. This one also. Yeah, unless I can filter it anyhow properly. It's machine gun. It's not much better than standard assault rifle. Good assault rifle doing 30 damage, double shot. Oh, it's gonna, yeah, 44 damage. This one doing 39, it's even less damage, so it's even more useless actually. Using same long runs. Yeah, this one's quite useless weapon. So many weird hands. I would say I like the style of the first game way more than the second. I mean, in general, it's already a setting that doesn't look that good for me. With all the changes, in the second game it looks even more weird. Everything looks strangely, ridiculously weird. Nothing looks normal here. And that's not what I like, really. Like more grounded and realistic stuff. But well, it is what it is. Mods. Okay, mods can stay for now. Junk, yeah, break down all the junk. Oh, have plenty of everything. There is also a way to climb up here. It can be something useful. Just a bit of these crystals. That's not so useful. It's possible to climb further or not. Watch. Not a good sniping position. Nothing to snipe here. So pretty much this canyon is cleared. Yeah, this canyon is cleared. And this should be a descent canyon, which probably smaller. It kinda look like a nest. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this canyon is filled with things lying around.
Hostilities are afoot.
Check your scope.
Rat analysis.
She can definitely kill them nicely. They're moving very fast. It's not so convenient to aim them all the time. Someone to the leftovers. Plenty of them actually. Or Raptidons actually. No, Mantisaurs. The mandibles. So it surely should be a same Mantisaurs. It's going further and further. Yeah, so many dense soldiers here. The canyon continue further.
Roaring to violence. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Too many targets at once.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I need to reload.
Back and scan.
It's impossible to aim properly after reloading because
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
it doesn't shoot in the center, it's moving actually with the gun. And I'll clear when I will be able to shoot, so yeah. Miss nothing. You cannot stop reloading very fast. Unlike in other games. It's a bit complicated. Mullet corpse. The spore trooping has been horrifically shredded by Mantisaur claws. Upon close inspection, you noted there are undetonated grenades in its bowels. Though whether this was some dramatic last stand or simply how the body collapsed is anyone's guess. Well, cannot take them carefully anyway. Sergeant Cohen, final message. Damn that bug for sliding us out here. We weren't, we couldn't be prepared for what we found. They came out of the rocks, jaws agape, claws scratching, glowing on unnatural blue. And they ignored our iron like we were shooting spitballs. I crawled into a crack too narrow for their hinds, but all it got me was a front row view of my team being torn up and impaled onto spikes like they were stuck in the larder for winter. And I can't stay here forever. Eventually I'll have to make a break for it. And Law help me then. Please, if anyone finds this, tell Marjorie that I love her. And don't let your memory to anyone that makes less than chief or senior associate. The kids deserve to at least be a lower class. Amazing. Glowing blue. It's something different. Also the way it's written. When prepare what we found, they came out of the rocks. Damn that bug for something else out there. Which means Officer Montezor? Or whatever that was. That might be useful. Then we need to deal with this. But how they can understand the Montezor? Oh, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, this place is stuffed with some glowing blue Montezors. There's nothing blue here. Yeah, it's a pinky, outside of it nothing else glowing. Maybe I'll find deeper, some special ones, hard to say. But so far I didn't. Oh, there's a cute bunch of them actually. Even drones quite impressively big actually. So nobody glowing blue, but that's another bunch of them. Plenty of them.
Proceeding to attack. Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Over here! 3 hole in the head!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
That's... I'm so messing with wrong grenades.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Reviving me is strategically optimal.
I'm doing my best, okay? They're pretty good at aiming actually. Surprisingly. I'm getting more and more uranium. There's so many of them everywhere. We didn't clear the canyon still. It looks like an officer's. Officer that is dead. Some strange cocoons here. Didn't see this stuff before. It looks like a dead end. Corporate trooper. Didn't encounter any glowing Montezors, but yeah, a lot of this eggs or whatever that is. Duranium into the pupa. What is pupa? I don't know what it is, but I get it. And then tiered arm. I guess it's something exactly needed for this quest. Who's meant to go? Oh damn.
Seems like a bell.
Still tired.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
So many of them.
Self-preservation a priority.
Oh, dip. Oh. Can I not be? Oh, that's so many of them. And more of those spawns. Oh, yeah, running back. Oh, oh damn it. That's insane. That's actually dangerous. It's like 20 plus of them. Well, not at once, but even at once it begins a lot. Don't have companion abilities here. Yeah, the problem is I'm just running out of ammunition. Rocket launcher, I guess, is the way. Because I don't know. If it will not be useful here, then I don't know when it will be useful. There's just so many of them, that's insane. Just triggers the whole colony at once. I thought that I cleared the place, but seems like I didn't.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
They're coming from out. Love to, but I'm not ready.
That didn't anything. Oh. Give me a moment to fucking reload. That's insane. I'm dying. Ooh. Even the rocket launcher did nothing. You can't also run away from them normally because they're jumping very far. You need to have a non-stop run, straight forward. We're getting clamped. Didn't have time to shoot a reload. Not on this territory, yeah? Don't have any food. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that will be rough to leave this place. This rocket launcher was quite useless. Maybe it would work on humans, but on the stuff things. Almost 300 damage? Nah, nobody cares. Grenades? Nah. Nobody cares. Security knockbox. Well, this would be a way to know what's inside. Because I'm finding a box and I have no idea what's inside of it. Although maybe can see it through the inventory. That's so much trash. Oh yeah, this one. No information actually. Okay, so in this place I got some very rare item which probably will be needed in future. Yeah, probably will need it in future, but for now, no. Nothing else left here. Now I just need to survive, I guess, the exit. But again, another machine gun here. Somehow missed this corpse. There's so many of them killed here. And there will be more of them, I suppose. Right? They try to escape this way. This time, yeah, more of them spawned.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Can you... Damn it.
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
When it will be ready? When it will die?
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Also now you can... And also stretch you can get.
They did me in. Help me out.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
So many enemies. Yeah, I can understand why so many troopers get teared apart here. It's so many mantisaurs. It's insane. It's actually dangerous. Go in such place. This one I read. Well, nothing we couldn't do.
Investigating hostile intentions.
They're surely hostile. They surely have some bad intentions.
Target analyzed.
Can you not melt me? I think so, President tough. Yeah, most of it is just drones. It's so much more deadly than the first game. That don't have the belly button. It would be their vulnerability. Their vulnerability they had still. But yeah, we cleared the place. That was a lot of drone cannon. Oof. Did not fall down here. Oh, pretty much I cleared the place. There's only one place that's big enough. Also this something. Oh yeah, I could check a few more places, looks like, but yeah. When is the northern part on the left? But it's quite, well, quite big. Maybe should try to deliver the thing, the head. Like in so many monsters, it was something like a head or whatever was at the end. Not sure. But I guess it's some kind of important item. Damn, yeah, this location is still quite big. Okay. Trained soldiers. Oh yeah. Can try to deal with this Montessori thing. Can I see it anywhere? Dr. Quest? No, that's all not it. First of quest, I even have this. Mural pieces, propaganda, hazard gas. This is yeah, this is it, I think. So one of Durban's problems. One of Durban's problems. As a Durban will trade your soul in one of his problems for sending the Abbot's message of peace to his superiors. The Montessori in command of Fort Endurance needs some kind of help with his stuff. I guess I just did it. Murder investigation at Fort Endurance has stalled. See if you can get it moving again. Yeah, they have also murder mystery, and the medic also need the clothes, but gathering clothes might take eternity actually. Quite a big thing. Okay, Fort seems like a big thing. Let's leave it for the next time because we're at 2.5 hours. I have other things to do today. If I would like to continue now, the better do it next time. So David should be a Star Citizen. Outside of it, yeah, hard to say. This week is very tough and I will be away from the town for some time and from the PC, so I will not be able to stream for a few days. But today it's evening and tomorrow probably it's evening will be streams. In any case, thank you for watching and see you next time.